Hey guys, so after playing on stake for well over 2 years, I've learned a lot about how to maximize your money and maximize your experience on stake. Now, this is not going to be a game strategy video. It's more just stake centered and how you can make the most of your money beyond game strategy. You playing game strategy, that's kind of on you. I am going to give some tips on what games to play, but more importantly, I'm going to share a promo code. I'm going to explain exactly how to maximize those promo codes so you get the most out of them, and how you start your account on stake, or stake US for that matter, can dictate exactly how much money you're going to make in the long run. Okay, so in this video, first thing I'm going to do is share a promo code that works for either, it's a stake promo code that works for stake or stake US. Honestly, it's the best code for 2025, and I've tested literally hundreds of codes, and this is by far the best one as of now. And it's 4 pros. The number 4, PROS, pretty much all one word. When you register, you're going to put that in the line that says promo code optional. Now, why is that so important? Why is it so important to have a stake promo code to maximize your experience on stake, and why am I highlighting it so much in this video? Well, here's a couple of reasons. Number 1, you're going to get 3 different perks, okay? All of which are going to help you make a crap ton of money on stake if you play, that is. Number 1, you're going to get a match deposit. You're going to get 2 VIP perks. One of them is going to get activated permanently into your account, and the other one's going to get activated temporarily. Now, let me explain what the perks are and explain why this is my biggest advice, and then I have some really big kickers towards the end of the video, so stick with me. So after you sign up using that stake promo code, you're going to be eligible for 3 things. You're going to get a deposit match, okay? So on your first initial deposit, this is only going to work, guys, on your first deposit. Stake will match it. Now, this particular stake promo code doubles it. It's not a 100% match. It's a 200% match, but it caps at $1,500. So what this means is you can deposit up to $1,500. Stake will then 200% that bad boy. In other words, double it and give you $3K on top of it. So you'll start your account with a total of $4,500. Now, I'll explain how to use those $4,500 in a second, and I'll also explain a little nuance to it in a moment too. But the other 2 perks you're going to get with that promo code is, 1, you're going to get Rakeback activated permanently in your account. This means a 5% rebate is going to come to you every single bet you place. Now, it's not 5% of your bet, okay? It's 5% of the house's edge or the casino's profit on your bet. And the cool thing about Rakeback is this applies to any bets you make, win or lose. Rakeback is probably like the mother of all perks, and it takes a while to earn this organically. With this stake promo code, you're going to get it activated right away. Your Rakeback money is going to accumulate in your Rakeback folder as you bet more and more, and then whenever you want to claim it, you hit claim and it goes right to your account. Having Rakeback is literally the biggest tips I can give you, because you're going to miss out on a ton of free money if you don't have a promo code. Otherwise, it's going to take about $10,000 worth of wagering to even activate it. So all that $10,000 worth of betting that you could have been getting rebates on is going to be lost without this perk. The other perk you're going to get is reload, but you're only going to get it for a week, okay? So you're going to get reload activated in your week with this promo code, which is only going to put a maximum of $21 in your account, but still $21 you wouldn't have had otherwise. Now, you get Rakeback, reload, and the match deposit. I want to get to the match deposit for a second. This is one of my biggest tips, guys, so pay attention to this. There's a wagering requirement in order to be able to free up the funds, to be able to withdraw the funds that stake actually matches. Otherwise, anyone, if there wasn't a wagering requirement, anyone would be able to deposit $1,500, see $4,500 in their account, withdraw $4,500, and then stake would be getting scammed, and they're not stupid. To get past the wagering requirement, you want to bet aggressively. So what I say is, no matter what, if you're going to start a stake account, whatever amount of money is in your budget, okay? If you can max it out, great, $1,500, boom, you'll have $4,500. But let's say your max is $500, okay? You'll have $1,500 to play with if you deposit $500. Whatever your budget is, you want to get past the wagering requirement as soon as possible. This is going to take a long time if you're making small bets. And either way, if you're depositing $500, guys, keep this in mind, you're already putting $500 at risk. It's almost like walking a tightrope from one building to another. Do you want to just do one walk, or do you want to do 500 walks, you know what I'm saying, that are like a little bit less risky each walk, you know, because your platform's wider or whatever, but you still have a chance of falling, versus one big bam, one walk, and then, you know, you're done. That's a stupid analogy, but my point is that you want to make big bets to get past the wagering requirement as soon as possible, so those funds are freed up, and then you actually can really feel the power of that match deposit, right? What I usually do is I play roulette, blackjack, and I always play on the live casino. Guys, if you're not going to play in the live casino, I have a second place choice that I'm going to share with you in this video, but you want to play in the live casino because it's, first of all, it's more fun. It's also the most fair, and you tend to win more, at least in my opinion. That's my personal experience. I've won more on live casino than any digital version of any casino game. And you want to place a couple like of $100 bets, $100 on red, $100 on black. With blackjack, wait till you get like a really good first hand, then double your bet, whatever it is, but bet aggressively for your first few bets to quickly get past the wagering requirement, so that way you start to have money that you can actually withdraw and play with, right? That's a really big tip I have for you. Now, I told you there was a second place choice beyond the live casino, and that's going to the Stake Originals. So when you go to Stake Originals, I don't know why this is, guys. Stake is a very fair site, very fair gambling platform, totally legit. They pay out on time, all that good stuff, but they definitely have a little bias towards their own games. I have found playing, whether it's roulette, limbo, mines, baccarat, or blackjack, when you play on Stake Originals, I have found that I have just had a higher chance of winning, and that it just seems more fair. Hilo is also a really great game to win some quick money, and so is Mines and Plinko. They're all good. But anyway, you stick to Stake Originals if you're not going to do the live casino. So with the Stake promo code 4pros, when you sign up with the number 4, then PROS, best promo code on the planet right now. When you sign up with that Stake promo code, you're going to get reload activated for a week. It's going to deactivate, and then it's going to get activated later down the line when you reach platinum status. When you get reload activated permanently, remember that there's a time stipulation on it. So when you first start out with the activation, it's going to be every 14 days. You're going to be able to claim your reload. Then as you move up the VIP ladder, I think it's Platinum 2, Platinum 3, the time span becomes 28 days and then 42 days respectively. If you don't claim your reload funds within that time period, you're going to lose the money because your reload meter resets back to 0 and starts accumulating. Look, this is Stake's way of making you want to play a lot on the site within a set period of time. So they get something out of it because you're playing on their site a lot within a 14-day period, let's say, but you get something out of it because within that 14-day period, if you want to play aggressively, you can accumulate a lot of rakeback and reload, respectively. So, but if rakeback just stays there in your folder, reload you have to claim within the time period or it's lost. Now, the last thing I want to say is Stake constantly has ongoing promotions, raffles, sweepstakes, and sometimes you have to buy into these things, and sometimes you literally just have to opt in. There's literally no skin in the game that's needed, and it's like having a raffle somewhere and you have a free ticket, but you don't throw it in the batch. So just constantly look at the ongoing promotions tab on the Stake site to see what they have going on that week, month, whatever, and anything that's free to opt into that bad boy, and then anything you have to buy into, that's your choice. But constantly check that tab, because otherwise you're missing out on a lot of free money. Those are my tips on how to maximize your experience on Stake. Good luck, guys. And don't forget the Stake promo code to activate all the things that I described is 4pros. Later.